Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between green hills and wide fields, lived a man named Anand. His name meant joy, and that joy lived in his heart, even when life was not easy. Anand's home was small, built with mud walls and a thatched roof. It stood quietly beside the flowing river that passed through the village. He lived alone, with no family, no servants, and no riches. His clothes were simple, and his meals plain. But Anand had something that made him truly special: his smile. People in the village often said, "Anand's smile is warmer than the sun and softer than the breeze." Every morning, Anand woke up before sunrise. He would light a small clay lamp, bow his head and whisper, "Thank you for this new day. May I use it well." Then he would sit by the river, close his eyes and breathe in the peace of the morning. Birds sang, water flowed, life moved gently, and so did Anand. He worked as a potter, shaping wet clay into bowls, cups, and pots. His hands were strong, yet gentle. With each pot he made, he whispered a little hope. May this bring food to someone's table. Though he had very little, Anand never complained. Instead, he shared his smile, his stories, his time. But not everyone in the village was like Anand. Life was hard for most. The fields didn't always grow enough crops. The rains were either too late or too strong. People had debts, illnesses, losses. The smiles in the village were fewer than the sorrows. One such person was Arjun, a young shopkeeper. Arjun was once cheerful, but now he walked with a heavy heart. His shop was not doing well. Customers had no money, and every day felt like a failure. One day, Arjun locked his shop early and walked to the river. He saw Anand sitting under the big neem tree watching the sunset. Arjun called out, trying not to cry. Anand turned and smiled. "Come, sit. Let the wind cool your worry." Arjun sat beside him and spoke. "I don't know what to do. My shop is failing. My father is ill. My mind is full of fear. I feel like giving up." Anand handed him a cup of water and said gently, "Let me tell you something. But first, look at the river. What do you see?" Arjun looked. "It keeps flowing." "Yes," Anand said. "It flows through rocks, mud, storms, but it never stops. Life is like this river. Troubles are the stones, but we must keep moving." "But I'm not the river," Arjun said. "I'm tired." Anand nodded. "That's okay. I was tired once too. Let me tell you a story. My story. A long time ago, I was not this peaceful. I had a family, a shop, a normal life. One day, a fire broke out in the market. I lost everything. My home, my goods, even my younger brother. In one night, my world turned to ash. I wandered for days, empty and lost. I came here, to this river. I sat right where you're sitting now. I cried so much the river seemed to listen. I wanted the world to give me answers. But nothing changed," he said softly, "until I changed. One morning I said to myself, I may have nothing, but I am still alive. I picked up a piece of clay, shaped it into a small cup, and sold it. That was the start. I chose not to give up. I chose to smile, not because everything was perfect, but because I had hope." Anand looked into Arjun's tired eyes. "You see, Arjun, a good thought is like a seed. If you plant it in your mind and water it daily with patience, it will grow. You may not see the fruit today or tomorrow, but one day it will feed you." Arjun asked, "What if it doesn't work? What if things still go wrong?" Anand smiled. "They might, but you'll be stronger to face them. When your heart is calm, your mind is clear, and a clear mind sees solutions that fear cannot." That night, Arjun went home and wrote one sentence on a piece of paper. "Today will be a good day." He stuck it on the wall of his shop. The next day, he opened his shop with a calm smile. Business was still slow, but he treated every customer with kindness. He repaired broken toys for children without charging money. He offered tea to tired farmers. Slowly, people returned, not just to buy, but because they felt welcome. Weeks passed. One day, a traveler bought a large number of items from Arjun's shop for a wedding in the nearby town. With that money, Arjun cleared part of his debt and bought medicine for his father. Full of joy, he ran to the river. "You were right. Things are better." Anand only smiled and said, "You changed your story, Arjun. Not with luck, but with your thoughts." As time passed, more villagers visited Anand. A widow who had lost her husband, a boy who had failed in school, an old man worried about his daughter's marriage, they all came to him. Anand never gave money or magic solutions. He gave something rarer, faith in oneself. Even when Anand grew old and weak, his smile stayed. And when he passed away quietly one winter morning, the whole village gathered by the river. They lit lamps and told their children, "He was the man who taught us to smile through our storms." To this day, people say that if you sit by the river and listen carefully, you'll hear Anand's voice in the wind. Think good, be kind, keep flowing like the river.